Uh, so let's talk about it, I guess. So last we left off in this whole 2-year-long day before saga, we were waiting for either gameplay or marketing or something to start ramping up before the launch on March 1st. And in my last video discussing the Nvidia event and the little snippets of gameplay we got, I said this. I'm predicting that if we don't see a sizable portion of marketing material in January, that by the time February rolls around, there's going to be another delay announcement pushing the game until Q4 2023, and then once you get to September of this year, a delay into 2024. So now we need to recap the last 24 hours because it's a dumpster fire. I saw on Reddit that the Steam page for the day before had been removed from Steam. That post was posted, and 2 minutes later, I went and checked SteamDB. I saw that, yes, the entire store page had been wiped off of Steam, and I put a tweet out, and their Discord proceeded to roast. They proceeded to attack, and when I jumped in to verify what was actually going on, a lot of people pounced, including some of their moderators. How y'all doing today? This one's gonna be a little bit more sassy than usual because in all of these complaints about how YouTubers like me are negative and all we do is hate on the game, a lot of them were saying that this issue, the reason why the store page was taken off of Steam was because of a Steam maintenance glitch. It happens all the time, guys. The second most wishlisted game on Steam, yeah, it goes away all the time, is what they were trying to tell us. On top of the fact that we were getting all of our information from SteamDB, which in the past has been pretty much 100% accurate when it comes to these things. If a developer is taken off the store, we can go see any sort of change they make because it's tied right into Steam's API. But the community was huffing the copium more than any other community that I've ever seen, and they were telling us that we were wrong. We shouldn't be trusting SteamDB. The developers have said, guys, it's just a bug and we'll be back soon. It's gonna be back soon, trust us. Stop sending negative messages. This is actually what they came out and said. Yeah, that's not gonna fly anymore because last night, Fantastic took to Twitter and they posted this. Keep in mind, they also came out last week and they said that we were going to be seeing raw gameplay for the first time. They said after a lot of deliberations and discussions, they think that it's properly time for us to see gameplay. Keep in mind, 6 weeks before launch, they think that they're doing us a favor by giving us gameplay. Fast forward 5 days, and here we are. Right before the release, Steam blocked our game page at the request of a private individual because of the name the day before. As you know, our game was announced in January of 2021. At the time of the announcement, the day before game trademark was available. After the announcement of the game, the above-mentioned individual filled out an application before us to register the game trademark the day before in the United States. And then they link to the actual trademark registration. We're gonna go back to that. I'm gonna finish reading this stupid post they made and then we'll dial back. Previously, we were not aware of the existent claims. We found out about this only on January 19th, 2023, when we received a complaint from him and a request to contact him. Now we find out all the circumstances of the incident, and we will definitely solve everything. We previously planned to post a lengthy gameplay video later this month, but we'll have to sort this issue out first. Of course, gameplay video delayed. We will post a video as soon as possible. As a result, we have made the difficult decision to postpone the launch to November 10th, 2023. What? We understand this may disappoint many of our fans. However, we want to ensure we release the best possible game. I thought it was a trademark dispute. Like, I feel like these things could be solved pretty easily. A 9-month done. Like, who are you trying to fool here? Our 100% focus remains on the game itself and how to deliver you the best game possible. It doesn't exist, guys. Stop. So we got to break this all down, guys. There's some shit we got to talk about. If you guys end up liking the video, leave a like on it, subscribe for everything day before, and I think it's time we start getting into the shit. So as the claim suggests, they announced their game on January 27th, 2021. And when you look at the filing that was made by Fantastic, it was registered, or at least applied for, January 27th, 2022. And according to them, at the time of the announcement, the day before game trademark was available. The first question is, why was it available? I've seen companies go out and put projects out there without actually trademarking it, but after the hype that they received from that first initial trailer, you think they would have jumped on it, right? Why did you guys wait an entire year to try to file the trademark for a game that at the time of filing the trademark was the second most wishlisted game on Steam? How does that happen? We have this trademark registration, which is issued to an individual named Sun Jae Lee. They are apparently from Seoul, Korea. Who this person is, I have no idea. Now, what I find really strange is when you actually look into the other filing, not the one by Fantastic, but the one by the individual, on August 16th, 2022, so last summer, their trademark, the day before, was actually published for opposition, meaning if anybody wanted to challenge the trademark, they could do so. Nothing was done. And on November 1st, 2022, the individual was finally granted the entire application. Is your lawyer a volunteer too? Like what's happening there? 7 days after it was granted to the individual, you can see here on the Fantastic trademark that on November 7th, it was assigned to an examiner, and then a couple of emails were sent off a couple days after that on November 16th, non-final action written, non-final action emailed, notification of non-final action emailed, meaning they were notified in November, meaning they didn't just find out on January 19th, at least their lawyers knew about this from back in November. Maybe you guys should have had a continent meeting about it. So on top of the fact that they actually don't even own the trademark of the game that they're promoting and apparently working on, and apparently is going to change the survival MMO open world genre, yeah, they don't even own the name to the game. So with that, they have now come out and said that they have to not only delay the gameplay video that they were so proud, and now they're delaying the game until Q4 2023, which to me makes no sense. On top of that, when it was pulled off of Steam, it was removed from everybody's wish list. Now, if they reinstate it, I don't know if that's going to go back to everybody's wish list, but if I'm in their position and I knew that I fucked up with a trademark dispute, I would change the name. With this much momentum, with all of these things happening, the mystery surrounding this game is incredible. Why wouldn't you just capitalize on that? Change the name. You have a gameplay video of raw gameplay available right now, according to you. Take all logos out of that video, upload it on the Fantastic HQ YouTube channel, and say that this is gameplay of our upcoming post-apocalyptic survival MMO. No names, no trademark issues, and prove to everybody that the game exists. But you won't, because it doesn't. A delay, almost a year in the making, after you just delayed a year to switch to Unreal Engine 5. It's all bullshit. Every aspect of this development is bullshit. And I am so sick and tired of people defending it by saying, hey guys, they didn't take our money, so it's not really a scam. Here's some words that you can use to replace the word scam if it makes you feel any better about the project. Fake, fraud, con, deception, cap, liars. I mean, who cares what we call it? What we're calling it is not a project that exists, right? I mean, you got this guy here under this Twitter post saying, why most people going crazy and saying the game is fake? Nobody asked you to pay for this game. There's no pre-orders. So what's the problem with you guys? Well, the problem with us, Artem Simakov, is that you work for Fantastic as a visual effects artist. Shut the f up. And now what we have is one of the moderators from the Day Before Discord reaching out to the moderators of the subreddit to take over and actually have it owned by the studio. But this is where it gets a little interesting. The head moderator, Wolf, I'm gonna leave his personal name out of it. He reached out to the moderators on Reddit and says, I've been working for Fantastic for over a year now on their games Prop Night and the Day Before. And in this case, I'd like to take over the Day Before since this person hasn't been active in a long while and is not employed nor a representative of our company. We recently made our own subreddit, which is Day Before Game, but we'd like to take over the complete name The Day Before since we could make it more official this way. Now, this is a little interesting. I assume that this is happening because of this trademark dispute, but what's interesting is this same moderator is in their Discord today saying that he is actually unsure if the game is even real. You're an employee of the studio. You're claiming to work on Prop Night and the Day Before, but you don't know if it's real. So, I'm the negative one because I don't believe it's real, but your own employees don't believe it's real either. Huh. So I think we need to start asking the question, who has seen gameplay? Has IGN? Because they were absolutely crucial to the promotion and the elevation that this project got. But I understand you can reach out to IGN with a trailer, pay them whatever, and they'll put it on there, I guess, no problem. The real question I have is what is going on with Nvidia? Is this game legit? Has Nvidia played the game at all? Because I think that is the only thing that defenders of this project have left. Nvidia put their name on it. So it has to be real. And I'll give you this. Let's say the game is real. This is the most incompetent dev team that I think I have ever seen in my life. At every single moment, they have fumbled the ball. From delays to gameplays, delays to announcements, delays to the game themselves, to the fact that they waited a year to trademark the second most wishlisted game on Steam. If you were hyped for this game, you need to jump off that train. You need to come over to hop tracks. Jump onto this moving caboose of bullshit detection. There's so much going on here that just shows that these guys cannot take a game of this caliber across the finish line. And we all knew it. I've been calling this since day one. And as much as people in the gaming community like to sit here and say that I'm negative, we keep seeing the same things over and over and over again. And it's all bullshit. They didn't take our money, so it should be easy for us to just sit here and call a spade a spade. These guys are full of shit. Every single one of these guys sitting on beaches with laptops to promote their stupid conferencing app. Maybe you guys should have conference called with your lawyers to trademark the title. But instead, you wanted to showcase grown men wearing tight pants crumbling up snow as you rack in more unsuspecting people to your grift. As always, guys, my name is Big Fry. Shout out to the Fry Nation. Shout out to the 304,000 subscribers on this channel, but a more special shout out to the Day Before Discord. Don't overdo it on the copium over there, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy your stay, and I'll see you guys in September when the Day Before delays to June of 2024. Catch you on the next one.